Basically, my own opinion is that the sentence is excessive. I cannot comment on the rights and wrongs of the judgment. There are various points of view held. There was a long, very long case. He has been held in custody for several months before indictment was served. Eventually, some of the charges that were originally mentioned were dropped and were not proceeded with, and now the court has reached a conclusion which has interested not only the press and the people of this country but also the world outside, and very many critical comments have been published, particularly abroad. The government has also moved very quickly to say that these statements and the publicity that has been given to this case abroad is undermining the freedom of the judiciary in Sri Lanka. I don't go along with that at all, because the judiciary is free to make determinations on the basis of evidence that is led in the courts and arrive at a conclusion. People may or may not agree with the determination. That's another matter. But I don't think that comments on the judgment, opinions expressed, would in any way undermine the freedom of the judiciary. I feel that the judges here are strong enough not to be influenced by factors outside evidence that is led in these cases, and to that extent there will now be a free play of ideas on whether they were right or wrong. Mr. Thisanagam has two appeals that is possible against the High Court judgment. One is the Court of Appeal, and if he is still dissatisfied, he can seek the intervention of the Supreme Court. So let us see how this will proceed and hope that the conclusion is fast. This country is notorious for the slowness of particularly the appeals court process, and I do not know whether due to the public interest that this case has created, there is a possibility to have the appeal heard quickly. Those are administrative matters, and let us see what will happen.